The first round of the NHL playoffs has come to an end, and there are only 8 teams remaining in the Stanley Cup playoffs. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about the new name for the Utah Hockey Club today, as well as a couple other things on the second round show of the Hat Trick Hockey Talk podcast. No.
Connor McDavid's first career hat trick.
James Mackey.
Wait, before we get started here, can we do a intro, but it's on ice next time? Can we on ice intro?
Maybe.
Yeah.
James Mackey, Ryan Haggard, Sean Haggard.
Nope.
Yes, on my screen. That's how that works. Ryan is, again, currently assessing his world domination in the episode of the Hat Trick. Oh, he's fixing the cat.
If she starts meowing again, I'm going to have to get rid of her.
No, she's Stanley C. Panther. You leave her.
What do you mean get rid of
her? What are you going to do to her, Ryan?
I'm just got to get her out of the room.
Either way, the NHL playoffs are in full swing. We talked about it on the first round episode of the show. Now we're into the second round, which is kind of crazy that the playoffs are skyrocketing by as quickly as they are. But nonetheless, it's fun to talk about hockey. Let's take a look here at my personal bracket because I don't have their bracket available. Let's get my screen pulled up here. Yeah, that one will work for the time being. So Streamyard is so fun to play with on an early morning. There it is. There's a beautiful look at my exactly perfect bracket. Nonetheless, I don't want to hear anybody say anything about it. Don't mind the games. Those aren't important. But second round matchups have been set. Winnipeg, Dallas, Vegas, in Toronto, Florida, and Washington, Carolina. We'll
really
take a look here.
Back?
Yeah, that's my bracket.
Actually?
Yeah. Do you want to see my second round bracket? It's not as pretty. Or my second chance bracket, it's very, very stupid. This is my first bracket. I'm still perfect.
So now you're perfect, right?
Well, you're perfect.
Crazy. I'm not perfect because I don't have all the series correct.
Winnipeg
but
lost. Winnipeg won.
Didn't. Yeah, I'm perfect.
You are perfect.
See how it says that's percent correct 100? That's because I'm perfect.
Oh wow!
Somebody call Warren Buffett. We're gonna have a perfect bracket. If you know what I'm talking about, you get the joke. But either way, we did our own little talk about the first round. We made predictions on the first round. They didn't pan out pretty for you boys as they did for me. Here's a little glimpse at the score sheet here. I'll break it down for you. Ryan took Dallas losing to Colorado in 7 games. He got the games correct because it went 7, so he got a point for that. He took Toronto over Ottawa in 5. He got the winner, so he got 2 points for that. Ryan, that puts you at 3 points. Sean, you took Minnesota over Vegas in 7, and you offered on that. You took Washington over Montreal in 6, and you got the winner. Yours truly took Winnipeg in 7 over St. Louis, so I got winner and games. That's a total of 3 points.
That comeback is crazy.
And then Carolina versus New Jersey. We don't talk about that series, but I did get the winner. I just incorrectly guessed the games, which kind of makes me a little upset. Like I was that close to like perfect on our game, and I threw it away because I was like, oh yeah, they're gonna lose a game. 100% they're gonna lose a game. And I hate to say it, but you guys kind of told me so that they weren't gonna lose that game.
I'm just happy that Wretched series is over.
I am as well. I'm going first for the second round game, just so we're all on the same page, because I let Ryan go first.
You also won, so we'll make it fair.
I did also win, so we will make it fair. My second round series, I think I have to stick riding the Stars train in the West. I know we're going to have a couple repeats, and that's okay. I'm going to stick with the Stars versus Winnipeg in the West.
Mackie, I think you would be the Stars and the mascot.
Do I need to pull out the mullet? Don't make me put the mullet on.
No.
Don't make me put the mullet on. I will put the mullet on.
He wears that mullet, and the Dallas Stars just happen to do really, really well.
The comeback was crazy. I just talk about that. That comeback, I was going to show it on the show. We don't have enough time for it, but if you're interested in what he's talking about, check out my TikTok. It's on there, and we literally, I was on the phone with somebody, or I was on live on TikTok, and I was like, talking about the Bang guy who's actually in jail for a DWI, in case you didn't know, which kind of caught me off guard
Oh, the
too.
guy with
The guy with the Bang sign's in jail for a DWI.
He's been there for years.
Yeah, so I didn't know he was in jail with a DWI, so I said something about it in my chat. Chat's like, I miss the mullet guy. And I was like, I have a mullet in my closet I'll put on. So I ended up putting the mullet on. And Dallas not only scored once, not twice, but 3 times to win the hockey game, 2 of which were Mikko Rantanen's hat trick finishing goals. So shout out to Mikko for the shout out in the game. We know he's a big fan of the show, so we appreciate him for doing that for us. I'm going to take Dallas versus Winnipeg, and I don't think I would be incorrect if I were to say that this series goes 7, but I think I may be incorrect in saying Dallas in 7, so I am going to take Dallas in 7. And then in the East, I've been thinking on this one for a long time, because one of these feels easier to me to grab points off of than the other. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to take Caps and Canes. Call me a sellout if you want to. I wonder if either of you are going to take the other series. And I'm going to take
the best series to watch.
The best series to get points off of.
I thought you took Jet Stars.
I did, but in the East, I'm taking Caps Canes. And I'm going to take Washington in 7, I think, is what I'm going to do. Ryan, you got the second most points, but you went first last time. So, Sean, it's your time to pick your matches to the second round.
So, for points-wise, in the West, I think Edmonton and Vegas is going to be the easiest one to grab points off of. I feel like the series is going to be pretty predictable, and I see Oilers winning in 5. I think they are going to almost sweep them, but, watching the game yesterday, in the Vegas Golden Knights collapse. Speaking of that, I want to find a clip from that game and humiliate that forward who made a really bad play that led to a goal for the Oilers. Let's see. And then in the East, I'm going to go Toronto and Florida. Panthers and the Maple Leafs. I feel like that's going to be a good series to grab points off of. I'm going to say we're going to have the Maple Leafs going to the conference final. We're going to go in 6.
Interesting take. Yep. Can't disagree. I've been saying all along that I think this is their year to fuck it up because they don't have to face Boston.
Yeah.
So it would make sense, Ryan. See, this is why I like this game, because the first round it was a little easier. We had 4 matchups to choose from. Now you only have 2.
All right. So I'm going to take Jet Stars over here. And honestly, when was the last time the Jets have been to the second round? Does anyone know?
Yeah.
When they were the Coyotes, probably. If we're counting 2012.
Because honestly, to be honest with you, I don't know if Hellebuck has ever seen the second round. And so maybe he flips on this new thing and he becomes the greatest playoff goalie this world has ever seen.
Wasn't he pulled like 4 times in the first series?
Yes, he was horrific. So that's why
terrible.
I'm going to continue to ride that train. I'm going to say Dallas in 5.
Oh, wow.
Yes. No, I would say Dallas.
I will say Dallas does not tend to win game 1s. We're recording this on Wednesday morning. Shout out to my mom. Happy birthday to my beautiful mother. Dallas does not tend to win game 1. And if they lose game 1, they probably win game 7. If they win game 1, they probably lose game 7. So maybe
question. Where do they start off?
What?
Winnipeg, no?
Yeah. They're on the road.
Dallas is probably going to lose game 1, but they're going to somehow win game 2 in Winnipeg, and then they got the next 2 in Dallas. Dallas in 5, 100%.
All right.
I
was pulling out his best not Shannon Sharp impression.
No, it is Shannon Sharp.
It is Shannon Sharp.
Yeah.
And in the East?
Capitals, Hurricanes, low-key boring. So I'm gonna go with Panthers, Leafs.
Yeah.
I really want to see Ovechkin and the Capitals just kill the Hurricanes.
That's fair.
But Maple Leafs,
Even though they
Panthers.
lost game 1.
The Panthers are going to win in 6. I don't think that. Here's the thing: is honestly the Leafs made it the second round for the second year in a row. That's awesome.
That's where it ends.
I think it's one of the best playoff Leaf teams that I've seen in forever. But I think the Panthers are just too good still. So the Panthers beat the Leafs in 6.
So it's backwards, but that basically says everything you need to know. I chose 2 Game 7s. You both chose a Game 5 and a Game 6. So this is going to be really fun to watch. I'm actually this mix-up of choices is really good. We'll do away with the bracket right now. Actually, we won't. I'm gonna.
I got a question.
Yes.
Can we do a Sean section of like analytics on plays and making fun of a guy real quick? I want to bring this to it.
Well, is that clip even possible to find?
Yeah,
I think I have
got to pull it up.
So you got to give me like.
You can share the screen.
We could also make it a. I'm just letting you to. I think this is a good idea to make into a segment at some point.
Yeah, we talked about that the other day.
Oh, look at that.
While Sean pulls that up, I am gonna do this.
All right, here we go. I think it'll work. Can we all see that, fellas?
Yes.
Can we see it? Everyone sees it. Let me see if I go back to my own.
I feel like we need a graphic for this, so I'm just gonna roll the game of the week graphic and make it feel like Sean's hating on Coach's Corner. Sean's analytics. Woohoo! Yeah! Woohoo! Yeah! Woohoo!
Sean analyzes.
This one's presented by me.
Presented by Sean.
Cat.
Okay, Sean.
We'll make a graphic. I'll make you a graphic.
Yay!
I can't play it from it. Shoot. All right. Hold on. Let me find this plot.
Calm presence of the rush up the ice. Little drop past the McDavid.
So we got the guy with the laggiest computer doing the screen sharing.
All right. Calm down.
It's actually my MacBook.
Cat.
And that one's just a little bit wide. Tries this one out from behind, and it's Hurdle that jams away at this one. He gets Brandon Saad.
This guy right here, right? We see him.
Brandon Saad?
Oh, don't go after Brandon Saad.
Dude. Not in front of me.
Look how much time is left in this.
Yes.
We also see the score.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what we like to call a close game, fellas.
Yes.
Watch Brandon Saad decides.
One's just a little bit wide. Tries to put this one up from behind, and it's Hurdle that jams away at this one. And he gets Brandon Saad.
Turn that volume down.
Oh, so it doesn't lag.
Also, this doesn't play audio, but it's lagging horribly.
Terribly. I got you.
You want to play it for me, Mac? And I'll talk over it?
I'll save you.
Pull that up because my computer blows.
I love that every time I pull up YouTube, it pulls up this like hotel ad. Do you think I want to watch that?
I'm telling you to take a nice relaxing trip.
Why are we hating on Brandon Saad? What did Brandon Saad do?
We are going to hate on Brandon Saad. I am sorry. As a veteran in the NHL, Brandon Saad is a veteran in the NHL. You know not to make this move.
I can't wait to see what this move was.
I can't either, especially if he's this adamant about it. Oh my goodness. YouTube ads are my favorite. Can I just say that?
It's not really even a play. It's just a decision, a split-second decision that he wasn't confident on that ended up resulting in the Oilers' go-ahead goal.
I am so curious.
I will show you.
I found it exactly as he was like talking about it. Okay, give me 1 second.
Okay. Pull that up, and I'll talk over. I'll tell you if I need you to rewind or pause.
I mean, it's a great play. Like it's a great way to capitalize on a goal if I'm.
Yeah. So pull it up, and I'm going to talk about it.
All right. Beautiful thing I learned from our video teacher here. I can just go frame by frame. Okay, so you're talking about Brandon Saad. So.
Yep. So let me see that here up on the screen, and I'll talk about it here for a sec.
Let me do this.
Oh, I look disheveled right now. Oh
okay, right here. Brandon Saad's right there at the top.
I can't see it, brother.
Can't see it. Oh, me when I didn't
Yeah.
add it to Streamyard. There it is.
All right, I'll give it a
Brandon
second.
Saad's right
So, back up by like 3 frames, or a little bit more than that. Back up a
I
little
can't back
bit.
up.
I know. Right there's fine. Okay, a little bit more. If it starts to fade, like we can see who we're talking about.
We call that cross dissolve.
So wait, Brandon Saad starts with the puck above the top of the blue line, kind of cutting through like the Vegas center ice, right? He's got, looks like, looking at defensive positions, he's got 48 hurdle. I don't know numbers. I don't know names. I don't know numbers, right?
Yeah, that's hurdle.
He's got that option, and then he's got a trailer, number 92 or 93, right? This close in a game, a play there, he's trying to make a move on that defenseman to break around to the outside to maybe look for like a center in front pass. So he's trying to break out and go around. Actually, give me 2 seconds.
Whiteboard time.
What?
Whiteboard time.
Exactly what I'm going to grab.
Oh, it's actually I actually have to go to the bathroom.
You can't leave me alone. This is the most crazy recording we've ever had.
I'm like, what the hell? Sorry.
This
I'm
is-
explaining in here so you can see. You can hear me a little bit better. You see my board anywhere, bro? Here we go. I need a. Hey, Paige, do you have any dry erase markers?
I love recording this show. This is my favorite thing in the whole world. Look at how red I am. Oh man. Oh man. What?
Is he back in there?
No, he's not. I don't know where he went. Oh man. You guys. Oh boy. So much fun.
All right, we got a new segment.
Shitting on Saad.
There you go. All right. Here we go. Thank you, Ryan. All right, Mac, you pull back up that clip here. So, I'm no hockey expert. I played for a while and I like to analyze plays. That's how I've always been. So, shit, talk me if you want. I don't care. All right, pull back up that clip. So, here's how it looks like. So, here's what I'm noticing. You have Saad here. Oh, that one's dead. Oh, you can't see me. Hold on. Let me put this down a little bit more here. Can't see it there either. Here we go.
Yes.
All right. You had Saad here. Oh my God. This is brutal. Ryan,
He's in your room.
can you go grab me another dry erase from oh my God. Can you go grab me another dry erase from Mom's room?
They switched.
That's the right way.
I told your brother, I love recording the show with you guys because this is pure insanity. Like we know we want to record this show, but we're never prepared properly.
That's fine. That's what makes it fun, right?
This is how you know the three of us are unserious. Like
I'll try. I want to explain this because I do want to talk about it.
no, I know you do. We talked about it the other night.
I don't want to. Oh, no one's there.
I'm trying to see if I can get you.
It's gone.
I can't. It's okay. I was trying to get you just on the screen with. We'll make this work.
There we go.
It's fine. Yeah, this is a lot of fun. Hat-Trick Hockey Talk audience, I sincerely apologize for this hecticness that you're watching, but this is the reality of the show. This is what we do.
Oh my God! I guarantee you this one's not gonna work. Oh, it works.
Yay!
All right. Can you pull me up on a clip right next to the video as well, or no?
I can. I was trying to do that earlier.
Okay. So Let's kick this back up and let's take a look here. Ignore this. This was something else. So Saad's here. Pull back up that picture. Oh, it's mirrored, so I need to mirror it this way. Okay. Maggie?
Yep.
Please, sir, pull back up the video of Brandon Saad.
Oh yeah, I can do that for
Or
you.
just the split frame, like right there. Perfect. So we got Saad there. Got an Oilers defenseman here. So we're just gonna put a V for Vegas. Actually, no, we're calling it Brandon Saad. He's an S. So Brandon Saad, Oilers defenseman, and then the other Oilers defenseman is trailing him right here, which is weird.
There's one.
And then there's another guy like up here, and then you have a Vegas player like here. So they're a little bit lower. We'll put Saad here, and there we go. And then there's one more Vegas player trailing on the far outside. Okay. We know what Brandon Saad was going for. His plan here was to break through that defenseman. So frame by frame, he's trying to break through that defenseman. Now pause it there.
Is that Darnell?
Maybe.
It is.
So there's two things it looks like what he's doing here. He's either planning to throw on the brakes, which would be a terrible idea since he's got not only one guy, but he's got 1, 2, 3 technically trailers following him back. So cutting back is just, you're going to get killed. Someone's going to come through and just go straight through you.
Mm-hmm.
What I think he wants to do is get through that defenseman and work to the outside and maybe shoot for a bad angle shot. So what I mean by that is he's here, shoot for a bad angle shot, and have this guy here be either guy who's following him for a screen, or have this guy on the other side be that trailer for the rebound.
So you think Saad should have cut around him to the right?
No, that's what he's trying to do. So he has the right idea. Here's the thing, though. We can see that he's got one.
What is up?
Back up a few frames. Back up a few frames. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Yep, you got like 3 or 4 more. Okay.
Why the hell did he stop?
He lost the puck. He completely overhandled the puck.
Did he actually?
Yes. So obviously he's getting pressure, but he completely loses that puck. That's the reason why. So here, play the clip in full speed for a sec, and I'll tell you when to stop. Right there. Pause it. He completely overhandles the puck. Now wait. This is called it's an offensive zone breakdown or a defensive breakdown in a way. Now Saad is down on the ice. You have 3 Vegas players on one guy. Wait a minute. Where is that other Oilers player who's on the far side? Play the video.
Oh, he's already stretching down.
He's on the far side ready for that puck. Throws it to middle. Now pause here. Go back a little bit. This is a textbook play.
That pass is beautiful.
So watch this. So here, ready? Keep going. Back up even more, Mac. Before this play even, keep going. I'll tell you when to stop. Just keep going.
Frame by frame by frame by frame by frame by frame by frame by
Keep
frame by
going.
frame.
It's a very unfortunate turnover.
It was a terrible turnover.
So here's the thing. This is a textbook play. Okay, stop there. Who's that with the puck right now? I think that is that Draisaitl? No, Draisaitl feeds it across to Zach Hyman. It's someone else.
Yeah.
Well,
Is that Draisaitl? Okay, so pause. Okay.
It was Nuge.
See that? He dishes it back to that guy, which I believe that looks like, is that Kane or is that Hyman?
That's Evander Kane. This is Hyman.
Kane. So it looks like Draisaitl dishes it back to Kane. And what Kane does, and you can see, they said we believe that center guy right here. We'll flip it this way now, so it looks like we're going the other way. Vegas defenseman, Oiler here. Well, technically Oiler here. Oiler skating in. Little Zach Hyman right over here. Right? He makes the connection pass. What's his job? He crams the defenseman. So watch him. He goes straight through those 2 defensemen. So watch it. His job there is to cram the defenseman. See how he goes right through the middle? Gets both the guys to bite. That pass comes across. Both defensemen bit in. Hyman's got a perfect shot from the top of the circle with a slight scream from the defenseman and buries it. That whole play started with Brandon Saad trying to make a move he wasn't confident in making and losing the puck. So watch it full speed now. Play it from right here.
My Blackhawks king, Brandon Saad.
Loses it there. Puck comes across.
Go back. Do it again.
Oh. Yeah.
Look at him. Look at it. Look how majestic.
So you can see he completely it looks like, oh no, or is that Nugent Hopkins? That's 93.
Yeah, it's Nuge. Nuge knocks the puck off his stick.
So Nugent knocks it off. So here's the thing. That's
What can you do
such
about
a
that?
bad play at that time.
He should have went up the boards.
So what he's trying to do is split that defenseman to get that defenseman to bite. And then he's got, like I said, an odd angle shot for a rebound, or he's got a low angle shot to potentially cut in and try to beat the goalie cross crease. But what happens is he's got pressure, and obviously Oilers are going to have pressure on him. I mean, Brandon Saad knows what he's doing. Well, he's got Thomas Hurdle, and is that McNabb? I don't know.
He should have known what he was doing.
So it's not that it's a bad play. It's the fact that the execution in this close of a game is a terrible idea. Because you can watch how quick it results on goal. So play it full speed. Loses the puck. Hits him. Oh, it's so choppy. Hits the middle. Dishes off. Takes defenseman. Goes across to Hyman. Plain easy shot.
It was just a beautiful goal.
I have no doubt.
That's a simple break in play. It's that dish across or that dish back to the technically defensive guy, and then a cross ice pass as that other guy takes out those two defensemen. Because you watch both those Vegas defensemen react, and they come in on that guy, leaving Hyman wide open.
Either way, it is it's a turnover that just can't really happen. But honestly, though, it's also a turnover that and it looked like too that Nugent Hopkins might have even gotten a stick on him. Yes, there's 3 minutes left, and it's a big game, but also that's a play that's a turnover that happens all the time. Like Connor Bedard probably happened to him, and when he was doing roller hockey.
No, I completely agree.
Roller hockey.
What I'm saying though is that at this point in time, in the second round of the Stanley Cup playoffs, if you are not fully confident to execute a move, do not do the move. Brandon Saad, I will say, Brandon Saad lost in that game.
Yeah.
Him messing up there, they scored 5 seconds later. Perfect. Oh, geez, there we go. I mean, one, you can't give up the puck to Edmonton like that. They know how to score. They're going to make a good play. They're going to try to put pucks on net, especially you can't give Zach Hyman the puck with that much time left. He can score whenever he wants. I don't understand it, but, The thing is that, no, it's not a bad move. And if it worked, it might have been a good move, and it might have given him actually a really good scoring opportunity. But if you are not fully confident or know how the defense is set up behind you on that play, it is not a good move. He completely got stripped of the puck.
Got to play it safe.
Play it safe. Here's the thing. I hate the dump and chase, but it works. If you're getting pressured there, either eat into that defenseman, start battling, or chip it to the corner and beat him to the puck.
And which he could have, because they were already not along the boards. They were more towards center.
Yep.
And he could have chipped that thing into the corner.
Because like I said,
or at least
a lot of people are like, well, he could have just dished it to middle. If he dished it to middle, it would have been interception either way. His best bet was to try to somehow either chip the puck low and chase for it, or somehow go into a one-on-one or two-on-one defensive battle with that guy instead of getting full-on stripped of the puck.
Can I interject?
Yes.
Sean took Edmonton in 5. I just want to reiterate that. So we're breaking down this mistake that Brandon Saad makes to lose them the game, but Sean needs them to win in 5. So,
which honestly, it's probably a good chance.
So this is the wrong bracket. I was going to talk about my second chance bracket and let you guys pick on me. Actually, you know what? I'm still going to let you pick on me because I want to hear your reactions to what I'm about to put on the screen. You boys are I'm going to get absolutely sandblasted for what you guys are about to see on the screen here. Give me 1 second. Let me put it somewhere I can find it easier. All right. All right. So, as you see, I was somewhat confident and competent when I made the current bracket you see on screen, correct? Do we agree?
That looks fine.
Yeah, well, the next one you're about to see is not going to look as fine. We remove that one, and we add this one. The silence is deafening, boys. Say something.
Leafs versus Stars.
Here's the thing. That second round is beautiful. That second round is almost perfect, right?
Or the conference finals?
The conference finals?
Now, I'm not happy with the conference finals for the Stanley Cup final. That should be an Edmonton, and that should be an Edmonton logo instead of a Dallas. Sorry, instead of a Vegas logo.
Really?
And then, on the
East, I don't see this panning out any other way. I genuinely see these two.
No, that seems reasonable on the East. I'm gonna say it. I think we're gonna have a Toronto versus Edmonton in a Stanley Cup final. I think we're gonna have a full Canadian Stanley Cup final.
No.
Yes, I have faith in Toronto to be able to make it to the finals.
No, I think
Edmonton has proven to do it before. I think they, after getting past LA, they seem hungry now. They don't seem sluggish.
I think you're just justifying my delusion.
It's either going to be Florida or it's going to be whatever their faces in the West.
Good answer.
I don't know.
Vegas.
I can't remember. Bring up the thing again. Oh, it's already gone. That's okay. Don't worry about it.
I can find it quickly. I was ready to move on to our next segment, but we'll go back to this real fast. I genuinely think Florida has a run at it again this year. I'm just not overly confident that Florida has a run at it again this year. I do think they're good. I do think they have an opportunity.
No, I actually have anybody. It's going to be Florida or it's going to be the Capitals.
Yeah.
Because of Ovechkin.
I think this year's going to be really fun to watch the Cup Finals, and I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. Maybe we'll do a watch along.
Maybe we definitely will.
We definitely will. All right. One other thing I want to talk about before I let you two disperse is the NHL's 32nd franchise revealed their correct name this morning. This was the news I actually woke up to, which kind of made me giggle, or I woke up to, which kind of made me giggle.
What news?
John doesn't know the news. The Mammoth.
Why is it singular?
It is. He's right. It's another singular team in the league.
I like it. What do you call them? Youth Mammoths?
It'd be Mammoth.
I will say the logo isn't terrible. I kind of like it.
It's a Chell logo.
It is a Chell logo. You are right.
Like, I don't hate it, but it is a little interesting. I like the mountains. The mountains are cool. You're right. It is a Chell logo. It looks almost like, you'd be playing a hut.
I lost my hockey team for an Eschel team. That's crazy. Here's a full look at the unis. I will admit, I dig the black uni. I dig the black jersey. Let me see if I can pull up. That's the official logo.
Wow.
So we got the mountain aspect. We got the mammoth aspect. They have all their colors in there, which looks nice. This black I love.
I like how they kept the white with the Utah.
I think black jerseys look clean. I really like those shoulder patches.
The Utah with the hockey stick through it. That's cool.
Is nice. Yeah. I like the away jersey too. I like that we kept the Utah through it. I like that we just changed the shoulder patch to be the mammoth. However, I still lost my team for this.
It's kind of cool. Logo definitely could have been better, but mammoth is a great name.
The color scheme, don't get me wrong. In the pants, I want to take a minute here. Nobody ever talks about pants in the NHL. The alternate U logo on the pants, kind of fire.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of.
They must be a big CCM sponsor team.
It's just everything the league does whenever they release new logos. So this is the official branding. I will let you boys guess what the hashtag is before I tell you what it is.
Mammoth Strong.
Okay, Sean?
I have no idea.
Tusks up.
Ooh. All right, everyone, stick your tusk in the air.
So imagine having a lisp and trying to say that.
Tusked up. That's so messed up.
Yep. That's
not inclusive for hockey.
The Utah Mammoth, everybody, are the newest franchise in the NHL.
You mean the Utah Mammoth? Mammoth? No, Mammoth work. No. Man.
Shouldn't be the Utah Mammoth. Utah Mammoth, yes, is the correct answer to the question you're
Utah
asking.
Mammoth.
It should be the Phoenix Coyotes.
Oh, my heart broke.
Not even Arizona.
I'm so happy you didn't say Arizona. I hate the Arizona.
I lost my team for that.
I know. We all lost our team for that.
No, I don't think you understand.
Ryan, not in Arizona. I semi-support.
You lost the ability to watch your team play.
I'm just sad I can't watch the Wings.
Well, Mackie has another team he likes to watch, but they're just so bad at hockey. There's no point in watching them.
Someone's behind you, James.
All right, gentlemen, that is all the time we have for the second round episode of the Hat Trick Hockey's Off podcast. For myself, James Mackey. I don't know if you boys noticed your names changed here.
Sean, now a question.
No,
I have the power to change your names, so I just changed this one to Sean now and this one to Ryan.
Nope, you're still backwards, Matt.
No, you're correct on my screen.
You know what's so funny is that I watched the other podcast. It was so funny because you go, Sean's this way, Ryan's that way, and you were wrong, and you were still wrong.
I'm not.
Pull up before we go. Pull up the intro next. Pull it up. If I'm wrong, I gladly humiliate me, but I'm pretty sure I'm right.
Pause. Let's see. All right, here we are. And then I'm going to pull up one other thing after this before we go. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Watch me be right.
Sandwiched back betwixt the haggard cheeks.
My favorite term, by the way.
My name's James Mackey. Sean Haggard to my
I am wrong.
I called it.
Hasn't unmuted himself yet.
Oh, I was wrong. That's embarrassing. On my screen, you guys are this way.
I keep telling you, you don't want to listen though.
We're going to pull up. Ryan, wake up. It's time.
It's what?
It's time.
Or
the HGHD trade deadline review show.
Right now, I just woke up.
I don't care, Ryan. It's time. Get ready.
Okay. Roll the intro.
That's incredible.
I'm telling you, the creative liberty we have with this show is so fun. Especially when I go to roll the intro in the beginning after I do like a solo intro. It was a really good intro. I counted on my hands how many left because I couldn't remember, and then it didn't play. And I'm like, I'm gonna edit that out. And now I'm like, you know what? Streamer been mean to us all day. I'm just gonna leave it in there. So I appreciate your time, gentlemen. Thank you very much for tuning in to the second round episode of the Hat Trick Hockey's Off podcast. I'm gonna try and get this right on my end. On my screen, Sean is here. Ryan is here, and if I have to show my screen to prove that, I will.
Is that right, Sean?
No, he's still not. Well, on his screen, he's correct, but right now he's not. Because
you're right over here, right, Sean?
Whoa.
Oh, wait, not anymore.
The haggard cheeks inception.
Okay, look. Okay. I can't do it at the same time. You kind of see it. You kind of get the gist. You kind of get it. Either way, I was trying to do something.
So where is Sean right now?
Sean is over here for me.
Incorrect.
So then if I do this, is Sean over here?
There you go.
Okay, now this is Ryan.
Back your computer's messed up. Throw it away. Get a new one.
Chad,
I'm telling you,
Chad,
I think you think it's inverse. It really isn't.
it might be.
So whoever's on whatever side of you, it's the opposite. If Ryan's on that side,
so for the recording, Sean here, Ryan here.
There you go.
Yes.
All right, that makes sense. We'll roll the intro one more time just for
Connor McDavid's first career hat trick.
Wish I could talk over that because the flow is disgusting.
What is
The flow?
my hair?
We're gonna have
Yes.
to make a new intro.
Yeah.
We are gonna
By
have
the
to make
way,
an intro.
you guys said Connor McDavid, right? That's a Connor
Yes.
McDavid stick. That's a CCM super tax.
Sorry. Sorry.
Super tax.
Dude, no more. It's like that freaking song you got to play.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah, no, we need to refilm that intro.
Yeah, we do. You guys need to refilm it, and we need a graphic for Coach's Corner, and we need to teach you how to do your own breakdowns before we record, so we don't have to do them live and kind of mess up the gist of all of this. While we're at it, while we're slowly delving into madness, I'll just go ahead and pull this up in case nobody has seen it yet, just so that way we get this out of the way, because it appears we have a couple more minutes than I thought we did. This is the mullet clip, by the way. Where did it just go? Me when it. What is going on? Hold on, chat. I just lost it. My brain froze. Okay, this tab. Okay, thank you. And I need to unmute it. Okay. So this is the mullet clip. Can you guys see it?
No.
Bam.
No.
Okay, this is the mullet clip.
How it started.
I have a mullet in my closet. I can get my mullet on my closet. Get off the mullet. I will put the mullet. Chat, if we get to 1,500 likes, I will put the mullet on. We're at 400, so you got 1,100 likes to get it, chat. Good luck. 1,500 likes, I put the mullet on. Good luck. There you go, chat.
How it ended.
What is that?
That mullet is crazy.
Who let me do that? Who let me do
This
this?
is crazy, chat.
Bro, I don't know just how you like the Dallas Stars literally won because of you.
They
You
did.
guys are making me wear this fucking thing if they win. Or
They are, by the way. The rule is now
I'm the mullet guy now.
I'm supposed to wear it every time they play. I work tonight. I won't be wearing it tonight because they're gonna lose game one. I don't want to jinx it. But
Chat. There you go, chat. There's the
everybody last
And
night's
the
like, "Where's the
time
mullet?
ticking
Put
off.
the mullet
Stars
on." And I'm
man
like, "I'm not
advantage.
playing."
And off the clock here in the third period. Brampton and again. Brampton.
If those would go away, it'd be great.
Scores!
This is genuine. I have no skin in this game. I haven't had any skin in the playoffs since 2016. 2020. There's no skin in this for me.
Chat.
I mean, the Miko hat trick was the most exciting part. I mean, what do you mean against his former team in the playoffs? Miko not only won them this game, but then capped it off with a hat trick on an empty
Miko
net.
with the hattie to end it. Come on.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? And now it's a shtick. Now I have to wear it all the time. It's right here, by the way. I'm not kidding. This is real. So, story behind this, backstory. I got this from a bunch of drunken guys at Mullet one day. I asked them if I can have it. I was in my suit. I go, "Can I have that?" And they gave it to me. And I stuffed it in my suit coat and ran back to my bag with it and put it in my bag. So, shout out those guys at Mullet for real. Anyway, we're delving further into madness. Again, it happens on the show. Thank you very much for joining us for the second round episode of the Hat Trick Hockey Talk podcast. For Sean Haggard, Ryan Haggard, James Mackey signing off, saying see you later for episode number 3 of the playoffs, and then a couple songs maybe along the way as well.
Yes.